Hello everybody, my name is Alex.
And I'm Gary.
And we're AchieveMates.
Yeah, we are, and I'm back!
I'm back too, we didn't do a video last week.
I know, and then we had Jody took my spot of being White Gary, and I appreciate him.
I think he did a great job too.
He did do a good job. It was hilarious.
Like, the whole time we were recording, he was like, "This is gonna be the worst What's New Distray ever." Why do I sound like Patrick now?
Wombo.
He, she, me, Wombo.
And so, probably since the last time you saw me, I look a little bit different. I got a nice new haircut. I don't look like garbage thanks to the Acadiana Barber Company. Nick Vincent hooked your boy up with a nice trim and a good, razor lining. So your boy's looking fresh. So I would highly recommend checking out Acadiana Barber Company. That treats you right. Wink.
Welcome to this installment of What's Your Distray?
Bitch. What's up, guys, and welcome to this week's installment of What's in Your Distray. I am Gary, and today we're going to be talking about the #1 game that is completely just changed my life. It made me who I am today. This person, this empty shell that you see in front of you.
Leisure Suit Larry.
Leisure Suit Larry. That's another one. We'll get to, actually, if I can find Leisure Suit Larry, like Cum Laude or whatever. Magna Cum Laude, that's it, for PS2. I definitely want to do a Let's Play that game. I had it, and it was fantastic.
I think they actually put out a remake of one of them for PC that you can get on Steam.
I saw that. That was my favorite one, though. I played a lot of it, and yeah. We're going to talk about Pokemon. I don't think I've ever talked about Pokemon ever on a What's in Your Distray. We're going to talk about Pokemon Red version. For me personally, it's the only Pokemon game that I really give a crap about. Because it was my very first Pokemon game ever that I've experienced. I think I was like 9 years old and I got it for my birthday. And I had been begging my dad for this game. And finally he broke in. He broke and he got it for me. And it changed my life. If you could even say that about a video game, it completely changed my life. It was the very first RPG I ever played, ever. And now going back and playing now, I realized that I had no idea what I was doing. No idea. I remember the only Pokemon I used was Charizard. And so I had like a level 50 Charizard, and every other Pokemon that I had was like level 3. I don't know how, I don't even think I ended up beating the game. I think I got to Indigo Plateau, and that's as far as I can get. But right now, I don't have any footage of the game right now because I can't record off of my DS at this very moment. I'm sure if you're over the age of 2, you've played Pokemon and probably one of the versions, red, blue, yellow, green. Now that you have the older version, there's a lot of Pokemon that you can catch that aren't available in some of the newer generation of Pokemon games. On the DS, there is a Pokemon Bank that now when you catch the older Pokemon that some of them won't be available in the newer games, since they're not available, you can now catch them, store them in your Pokemon Bank, even with some of the the newer versions too. Store them, and when Sun and Moon comes out, you can use your now trained Pokemon in the new version, which is ridiculously awesome. If Nintendo was a pretty lady, I would consensually kiss her on the mouth. So, that's gonna be it for today. I took like 8 takes to do this. It's ridiculous. Bye-bye!
Hello everybody, my name is Alex, and this week on What's in Your Distray, I'm going to be talking about the game that the internet and everybody's ranting and raving about, The Division, sponsored by Tom Clancy.
Yay!
So, The Division is a run-and-gun cover shooter, just like games like Gears of War and other games of that genre. So it's nothing really groundbreaking in gameplay style, or I guess gameplay mechanics. But the game itself, the gameplay is fantastic. It mixes a lot of RPG elements into it, so you have skill trees, you have perks, you have mods that you can adjust certain skills to cater them to your play style. You can play up to 4-player co-op in a party. You have a base of operations which you upgrade, which is how you actually get your new skills and whatnot. It also has vendors where you can buy new weapons, you can upgrade your weapons with mods, you can get new gear like gloves and vests and stuff like that. You can customize your character, which the character customization is very, very limited, which is kind of disappointing in how extensive the game is, but that's just a small, I guess, undertaking on Ubisoft's part. By the way, the game is made by Ubisoft. So the game is incredible. The visuals are awesome, and the story is pretty cool. Basically, the story takes place in New York, in that you have to figure out the origin of what they call the dollar bill flu, or the dollar flu, which was a strand of flu that's incredibly contagious and incredibly deadly that was put on a dollar bill and then sent into circulation, and then basically just widespread mayhem started and everybody started dying and stuff in New York. So the whole point of the game is you're trying to upgrade your base of operations, which brings more assets to the community itself. Like you have a medical wing, which offers medical services to the local people. You have a tech wing, which helps bring like filtered water and power and heat to the local area. And then you have a security wing, which helps put security guards and security teams on the streets to help protect the citizens from raiders and stuff. It would be very, very off-putting for me to say that's similar to Destiny, but in ways it kind of is, in how they handle the gameplay, because it works very similar to an MMO in Destiny's regards, in that you have base, like safe houses that you can go to randomly in the areas, and whenever you go in the safe house, you're instanced in with everybody else who's in that safe house at the time. Whenever you leave, you get instanced off by yourself, so you don't see those people anymore. So the game is like an MMO instance base, and then you can actually see all the people whenever you go into what's called the Dark Zone, which is their PvP area, where you can get awesome gear, high-level gear. You can either work with people, or you can kill them and raid the hell out of them. So it's awesome. Highly recommend it, especially if you want to play a good co-op game and a game that you want to put a bunch of hours into. Definitely go out and buy it. Brand new, so it's $60, but it's highly worth the money. So, do you still have your feety pajamas? The one with the butt flap?
No, I don't know what happened to them.
Those were awesome. I've been looking at getting some.
I'm pretty sure they disappeared in the breakup.
Okay. Damn it, Christina. Took my butt flap.
It was beautiful. It's very, like, you gotta get used to having a butt flap, because you'll use it. Have you ever used, like, have pajamas with a butt flap?
No, I've never had anything like that.
It's hard, because you're good. Like, you're solid.
But you don't feel like you are.
No, you're always gonna feel like, dude,
I'm gonna poop on my pants.
Yes, it's like, I don't think I'm gonna clear this. But you always seem to, it's good. But you're sitting there and you're like, this ain't right. This ain't how God intended.
I feel like this is the pinnacle of human invention. Being able to be warm while pooping.
Being able to have clothes on while pooping, but not pooping in your clothes.
That's amazing. That's literally the pinnacle of society. We can't go any further than that.
No.
Like, sorry, society, we've peaked.
And
We're done.
Next is going to be eating without having to open your mouth. You eat with your hands, you're just like, nah.
Well, isn't that what happened in that South Park episode when they eat through their ass and then they poop out their mouth?
Oh God, yes, that was such a gross episode. Like watching the.
I know.
Oh my gosh, that was the worst.
They passed the poop bucket like, here's the poop bucket. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, wait until the outro to see the other stuff that we have. And like always, go out there and play some video games.
You nerds.